Yo, crashed. Okay, sorry about that. For some reason, DCEO itself crashed. That's annoying. So I'm gonna wait for people to filter back in, which is gonna be annoying. So yeah, that happened. Also, I have new mail apparently. Okay, good, you're here. Even though you can't hear me, so okay, glad you're here. I gotcha. Yeah, DCEU itself crashed. I'm sorry about that. Ooh, we got something here. What's this? What did I just get? I got something from completing something. Ooh, that's really good. Doesn't look quite good. I mean, it's much better than what I was wearing, so obviously I'll keep it on, but I don't like how that looks. I mean, it could work for him, but I still think the other thing looks better. Now, if only I can remember what it was. Let's see, there we go. But yeah, we're just gonna wait a few minutes and then we're gonna start because I need to, well, basically just wait. Until maybe some other people filter in, I hope. We're currently in the police station, so we're gonna have to go teleport to Metropolis. Punch. Okay, we need to go to Chinatown. hope some other people show up. I mean, they normally do, but... Okay, we're at 5 minutes, so let's get this started.
I spoke to Aquaman only recently. He misses his wife, Queen Mira, but he did not mention this war. Now his mind blocks me, and all the Atlanteans are shielding their thoughts as they swarm our shores. We need you to help prevent a mighty war.
Okay, I should actually have... Hang on. Settings... Okay, hang on 1 second here. Should be able to put on subtitles so you can still hear me. Okay, I can do movie subtitles, but I can't actually do normal subtitles. Okay, so can't really do anything about that. So, to Metropolis, away! I hope someone else shows up, because you can't hear me, so I can't have a conversation like I normally do otherwise. That's DLC. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle the DLC stuff, because it requires a lot of level grinding, and I'm not so sure about that. So we're just going to have to wait and see what I do when we get there, which is going to be weird. Basically, the problem with going to the DLC is all of it is very... It's not just a continuation of this. You've got to level grind enough to get armor, and you have to level grind on a lot of those missions, which it's going to be a pain to do, in all honesty. Okay, there's a guy right here. Scissors, anyway. Where are you? Says there's a criminal on this building somewhere. Are they up here? Oh, there they are.
Just need to hold this like so. Twist that. Almost got it. What? Can a guy catch a break?
Okay, there we go. Yeah. Oh, I can actually... Oh, yeah, I can sacrifice this stuff actually now, so that's good. And, yeah, they got the seal of preservation. I don't like these lock boxes. I never open them. So, continuing on, past the bottles, which I really should be doing something about, but I'm not, because the story isn't giving me a chance to do anything about them. Oh, wait. Oh, person trapped in a car accident. Let's help them. There you go, good citizen. Tell everyone that Viral Rider saved you, and please like and comment on my live stream. So yeah, when we get to the DLC stuff, it's going to be a bit more difficult.
We will need your skills in this fight. The Atlanteans are invading and turning innocents into water-breathing slaves. We must find Aquaman and end this unjustified attack. Until then, act with force. Push them back and free the enslaved humans.
So yeah, basically anyone watching now and anyone on the live stream...
Could you gather some for the Sentinels of Magic so we may better understand this ancient power?
Basically, the Atlanteans are attacking, and no one knows the reason why.
You're hurting me! Help!
Let me help you.
Help me!
Okay, you guys leave me alone. On. Okay, let me. There.
I was afraid I'd be their slave forever.
Let's heal a little bit there. And this, please. There. You're now perfectly fine again. Okay, don't worry.
How did
citizen, I
they do
am
that
not
to me?
using
And why? I need to stop them before they turn the whole
They
city.
do a slight tingling sensation. Viral punch, which I'm probably holding action because they're just civilians. Viral punch. My little beam. Yeah, that's to help you. You.
I was afraid I'd be their slave forever.
And free you from mind control. Punch you in the face.
You need to stop them before they turn the whole city.
Okay, not viral punch that time because it probably will not use a penalty to move on to innocent civilians.
Atlantis' army can always use a heart.
Someone, please help!
You're free. You're free. And you're being punched. Or you were, right?
You will serve King Arthur and Queen Mira.
Why did I attack that way? Viral punch!
How did they do that to me?
And read this thing.
And the dark world chain to Atlantis was severed, burying the city beneath the waves.
Viral beam! Stay on your side of the beam. Yeah. To be fair, it's in, you know, we're
Wretched
kind
slave
of, so
hunger
far we
fish
kind of
people.
are getting that there's something wrong here. Because, you know, Aquaman obviously would not do, like, Aquaman obviously would not be declaring war on the surface world unless somehow he slips into Flashpoint time. So, obviously something's going on. I know you're muted and probably cannot hear me, so... But, yeah, there's probably something going on. Shockwave, I guess, is what I would call that. I don't know what to call that. Viral.
Someone, please help!
You need
Don't
to
worry,
stop them
citizen,
before
help
they
is on
turn
the
the whole
way.
city.
Oh, whatever that is.
Help me!
I was afraid I'd be their
Where are
slave
my clips?
forever.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting about the clips. Which is weird, because I've been playing Spider-Man non-stop, and that's almost nothing but clips. Oh, actually, the Citizen is kind of hard to do. Okay, Citizen, don't worry. You are fine.
How
There
did
may be
they
a
do
slight
that to
tingling
me?
sensation that is not
And
radiation
why?
poisoning, that is just a...
What did they
this
make
whole
you
thing
do?
firing off. crystal. Okay, come here,
You need to
Atlantean.
stop them before they turn the whole
Okay, on one hand, I'm pretty sure there's either you are working for, what's his name, Ocean Master, or you are brainwashed. But unfortunately, you're on Atlantis, so enjoy Uncle Sam. That's a good question. How would that work? Like economic sanctions on Atlantis. How would that work? I mean, you can't really, embargo their stuff because it's the ocean. You have to embargo the ocean, which is not really possible. Okay, miss, please get out of my way. Okay, we're kind of high in the sky right now. Okay, sir. Oh, are you? Hello, punch. So yeah, how would that work? Like economic sanctions, how would you do anything to? Like, I guess you could maybe ban people from
The Atlanteans are an ancient magical civilization, and they've always sneered at us dry landers. They've never invaded before.
Yeah, it would be a superpower if you applied reality to it, because it basically is the ocean. I need to destroy more of these tide stones. Spiral! Oh. Well, I guess just beat you up. Okay, look, I'm trying to come up with quips, but I'm trying not to be racist, because Aquaman's actually a nice guy. Okay, let's go and find more
Atlanteans shall rule all the earth.
Not only you, I can't win.
Okay, I'm in trouble. Gullet the Fishman. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be racist, because Aquaman's a nice guy, but yeah, they kind of invade. I guess they do invade quite a bit, don't they? Okay, now I need to fly back there and destroy one more tidal stone. But yeah, Gillette the Fishman. To be fair, don't worry, I just reboot myself, I guess. But, yeah, I did kind of die.
What's going on?
Yeah, that's probably, given I'm a... Okay, I just leveled up and blew everyone like 500 feet away. Flare beam! Okay, let's fly up and see what that new attack I got was. Yeah, I'm a sapient computer virus, so that is probably how I work, in all honesty. Okay, now I'm gonna add that to my... What did I get it before, if I remember right? The two-handed weapons? Yes. At least I thought I did, didn't I get some? Oh wait, no, it was dual wield, that's what it was, okay. That's what I was doing. Okay, and, let's see, iconic powers, I mean, I don't have any... Yeah, that sounds about right. I can see Viral doing that. Like, the idea, like, Viral's backstory is he's a sentient computer virus, so that would make sense. Change the atomic composition of enemies in front of you, damaging an instrument, bring them to you. Okay.
The Atlanteans are teleporting via magical tide pools further into Suicide slums. Shut down their reinforcements and restore their kidnapped victims before the tide takes
that's
them
a nice
all.
looking belt. Okay, and that belt, which... Yeah, that's not bad. Actually, I kind of like that one. See, I think I am going to go with that Remora one. Can I turn people into statues? I don't think I can do that with this power set. I think there is a power set that you can. Waste. Come on, let's see, Remora was it? I kind of like that one. Yeah, that looks good. I like how that looks. Okay, moving on. Can I turn these targets into statues? I don't think I can with this power set. I think in sorcery there might be a power set that lets you do that. Okay, now there should be someone here that gives me another side mission, which I want to finish as many side missions as I possibly can. No, there's not. Okay. So mainly just rescue civilians. Hey, Atlanteans!
Must want
Stop
to volunteer
kidnapping
for the
people.
transformation.
You don't like. Hey, you don't like us when we. If you wouldn't like us if we fished up Atlanteans and put them in cages, would you? Given how crazy comic books can get, I imagine at some point that actually has happened. Like, was there any supervillain that's ever done that? Like kidnap Atlanteans and like put them on display in a freak show or something? It sounds like something that would have happened at some point. Punch!
You will be destroyed for the rest of the Drylanders.
No, hey, stop it. Stop kidnapping. Yeah, you're free. Now you're free.
Your interference will not stop us. For King Arthur and Queen Mira!
Yeah, I could see a supervillain do that. Say that. There's a supervillain called Fisherman. That does sound like actually a Superman villain that would be fighting against Aquaman. I don't know most of Aquaman's rogues gallery. I don't even think he has a very famous rogues
King
gallery.
Arthur and Queen Mira!
Oh, that happened. That was okay. Yeah, that's definitely something that would happen in comic books.
Has already begun. You cannot stop it.
Okay, you're free, and you're free to have a knuckle sandwich. Yeah, lots of weird things have happened in comic books when you think about it. Comic books just have these weird things happen.
To rise up and consume
like,
the land.
Comic book 101, weird things will happen. Viral punch. Hang on 1 minute. Yeah, I get, like, it depends on who's president. Like, I could see the normal president having a bit of trouble with that. But if it's like Lex Luthor is currently president, that would definitely happen.
Back off.
Because that's Lex Luthor, like, Lex Luthor would probably do that. If only to get, because he's very, like, in general, like,
must want to volunteer for the transformation.
Because I know he's very pro-human, but I don't know if he's just pro-human or pro-Earth. Viral punch. Because there is a difference between being pro-human and pro-Earthling. If pro-human is just all non-humans can die. But pro-Earthling is like, okay, I don't care if you're a human or a Atlantean, you're from Earth, you're better than Superman. Then again, it's Lex Luthor. He probably hates anyone that can do something that's not... He probably hates anyone that can do something for the Earth that he can't do himself. Aquaman's try. Well, is that a step up from calling them Aquaman's race? Like, I guess maybe it would be in Lex Luthor's book. Like, at least that's kind of saying they're human. I mean, I guess that kind of is considering them
blue
human.
Eyes. By these signs will you know the spawn of Cordax, telepath, sea creature commander, and revolutionary.
So yeah, that's an interesting thing to think about. Like, I guess that in some sense that does mean he's saying that I guess that means he is saying Aquaman, the Atlanteans are at least human in his book, because tribe indicates like closer a bit more of like a tribal group, I guess. So to me, that would make sense. That seems like he's doing a little more. Yeah, the Legion of Doom would do that. There is actually there is a reason for this. The Atlanteans aren't just being jerks. Some Atlanteans are fighting with Ocean Master. So, you know, this could just be the Atlanteans fighting with Ocean Master, but Aquaman is explicitly part of this. So that means, you know, that kind of indicates something in stop. Okay, who's shot at me? Okay, dude. Go take a nap. You've clearly dried out on dry land to just randomly attack a superhero.
Seize the Drylander!
Bring on a punch! So what is this big bubble thing? Okay, going, durable.
I can't get in touch with Aquaman at all.
Oh, wait.
He's the king of Atlantis. He must be able to stop this.
Here,
sure,
go
he and Queen
take a
Mira
nap
lead a
and
race
go
of proud
relax on the beach.
Atlanteans, but invading Metropolis seems a bit drastic.
I'm having trouble coming up with quips because I feel on some hand that since Aquaman is an ally of ours, that would be racist.
This unprovoked attack must be stopped. Aquaman will not answer my hails.
Stop shooting at me.
I fear the worst. He would never condone this invasion.
Okay, there, let's get out of this. I hate that it locks you like in a fighting zone. Okay, there's gotta be someone in here that... Okay, there's a side quest. Oh, there. Hello, dude.
The Atlanteans have planted magical artifacts along the docks that enable them to...
You will all be slain soon!
Seriously, if I can't assume that if I make them think about them being fish, I'd be racist. And I don't... Like, Carl doesn't seem like he'd be racist, just kind of... gritty, or not kind of gritty, like kind of whipped.
Seize
the
Drylander!
I don't feel he's on good terms with Aquaman, but at least on good terms with Justice League as his mentor. Okay, look, I don't know what's going on, but you guys can. I'm sure Aquaman, when I punch him back to his senses, because punching people back to their senses,
slave monger, fish people.
Situation.
You will all be slaves.
I am sure he will give you leave in recognition of your being whatever's going on with you. I honestly don't know what happened.
Status of the invasion.
Oh, Fred, mini boss. Or no, roaming boss. Okay, so that was a boss. That was one of the roaming bosses. I hate when the roaming bosses just look like the same as all of the foot soldiers. I really, they just look like bigger versions of the foot soldiers. That's not really a good idea. Because otherwise you might end up punching them. Okay.
Seize the Drylander!
No, seize my fist to your face. How about that? Okay, now I need to defeat a few more of these guys and keep smashing things. Then I need to find those things for the sub-quest. Spiral beam! Okay, let's look at this thing.
Long have the Atlanteans made use of power crystals in their magics.
Spiral punch! Okay, I hope Aquaman does not hold this against me, because I like fish, and the Atlanteans control the world's fish population. So, man, if they wanted to put an embargo on people having fish, that would be very easy for them, wouldn't it?
Wretched slave-monger fish people!
Hey, that's racist. They're not? Well, okay, they are fish. Well, aren't there two different types of Atlanteans, if I remember correctly? Like, I think there's actually multiple types of Atlanteans, if I remember right. Yeah, I think there's multiple types of Atlanteans, so they're, like, are there human-like ones and fish, and ones that look more like fish people? Like, these are guys that are wearing armor that makes them look like fish people. Oh, okay, you went back to the ocean.
You will all be slaves soon.
Okay, which would be more racist? Which would be actually more politically incorrect? Me saying something racist about them, or them taking slaves?
The Drylander.
I keep forgetting I can do this. Viral punch. Oh, viral.
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave.
Look, I'm sure he left it in his will.
You will all be slaves soon.
So, yeah,
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave.
Hey, look at this way. If he owes you $20, he's dead. I'm a completely different viral. Yes, I have his memories and his personality, but I'm totally the same, not a different person.
Wretched slave-monger fish people!
Yeah, that would be actually interesting if I had Viral's personality change every time he died. Like, I'm actually tempted to do that. But I'd have to come up with so many different personalities, it would probably be problematic.
I thought Aquaman was a hero!
Okay, now I need to keep destroying those things. I think they just respawn. Yeah, they just respawn right here, but let's take advantage of that. Punch!
Martian Manhunter deciphered some Atlantean thoughts before they shut him out. They say Queen Mira is causing this war, and Aquaman is her devoted slave.
Okay, so Queen Mira is responsible.
Anyone else find that suspicious?
Yeah, because the two love each other, at least in this case. I don't know if they love each other in how the relationship is in the main universe, but in this universe they do seem very much in love with each other. So I'm just going to destroy these things and then move on to deal with that.
Atlanteans shall rule.
Well, actually, haven't I died already before? Like, so it's not like viral or something. Okay, hello. Goodbye. Go take a rest on the beach. And there we go. That's the last of it. Okay, let's see. What have I got here that I just got? Okay. That looks decent. Didn't really get anything out of that. Okay, let's do this.
I sense Circe's cruel lies in this endeavor. You must stop this invasion where it begins. Martian Manhunter will meet you below the abandoned shipyards. Perhaps together you can break through to Aquaman and restore him to reason.
So, Wonder Woman says Circe is behind this, which, given she is Circe, I would not doubt. That's kind of Circe's whole deal. Okay, now let's head over here to continue the mission.
And though the seas have tempest-tossed Queen Mira and our king, always their love stayed true.
Yes, she would.
Those
Like, she
tide
totally
stones
would.
carry only minor magic. They draw from a greater magic source located beneath the docks. Find that magic and destroy it.
Yeah, she totally would. Like, that would be something that would be very popular. I honestly don't, like, that would be a very easy evil plan.
I cannot scan these Atlantean minds, but I can disguise us both, so we can move freely among them. I will scout ahead. You speak to them and find out their plans.
Okay. I did not know Martian Manhunter could do that. I mean, I knew he could do this. I didn't know he could do it to other people. Hello, totally normal, gigantic, handsome Atlantean here.
With our tide ritual, the tides will soon overflow the land. Glory to Arthur, King of Atlantis!
The tides ritual will ensure our success.
Don't mind me, I'm just looking at this very intriguing exclamation point.
Beware always the seal men of the
Yeah,
bitter
that would
lands
make
beneath
sense,
the
that it's just an
South
illusion
Pole.
projected into their minds.
The Tidestone node is strong. It pours our power over the land.
Okay, so now we know what that is. Yes, Martian Manhunter most certainly rocks. I love Martian Manhunter. No one look this direction. Seal men? Like men that are part seals? Well, I don't think anything's wrong with them. I'm not a furry myself, but I completely understand. Like, I completely understand that kind of idea.
The Atlanteans are blocking my mental suggestions, so no more disguises. We'll just have to fight until we reach Aquaman.
Okay, look, I like the ocean and all, pal, but you guys seriously need to back off. That we don't need more ocean. We already have like 80% of the planet. Okay, I mean, Wonderful World is a cool movie and all, but I really don't want it to be a real thing. In part because I can't have subscribers underwater. Okay, yes, I could technically have subscribers underwater. In fact, are any of you subscribers? Do you have my Livestream in Atlantis? I kind of hope you don't, because that means you were spying on this the whole time, and somehow, well, no, you couldn't have, because you would have noticed that I was conjuring my subscribers among you, so that's probably not good. But Sealman sounds adorable, I think. The seals are adorable. Except elephant seals, those things are freaking terrifying.
Aquaman and Mira are this way. There is something strange, though. That's
actually a good point. He could totally solve global warming. And that would give him all the money he ever needs to rescue his wife. Someone write a comic book about him doing that. Like, that actually legit sounds like a good plot for a comic book. Like, that, I actually would read that.
Feel the might of Atlantis!
Like, you know, it could be one of those plots where he's technically a good guy for the time being. Like, he's technically a good guy in the sense that he's trying to solve global warming because it would legitimately give him the money he needs to fund his research. Cure his wife from this condition. And, you know, maybe let... Yes, that's a good one. Feel the might of atomic power! And also my fist! I roll punch! Where do you guys get so much physical armor anyway? Like, that's a good question actually. How do you blacksmith underwater? Yeah, I think that will always be too soon. Okay, come on. Yeah. Okay, is that everyone? I'm gonna have to deal with this. They grow their armor. That sounds extremely useful.
Sea Fury Arbs are, of course, the core munitions of the Atlantean army.
Okay, what did I get there, actually? I got an item from there. Okay, that's just a necklace thing I can use. But I can't use it because I'm not a healer, so it's kind of worthless to me. Oh, I got a type of axe that's as good as my current axe, as good as my current things. Ooh, those are pretty cool. But I'm not going to use them because I'm reserving that for my super mode. But okay, they grow their armor. That actually makes sense. Yeah, I guess that's true. Though to be fair, they were evil. You know, there are arguments to be made that, yes, the bombings of those cities did save millions of lives in the long run. Is technically true. Ah, okay, I like that reference. Well, let's free these people here. But yeah, that's actually a good but the thing is, there's a bunch of arguments over whether atomic bombing and all of that. But the fact of the matter is, Sodom and Gomorrah were destroyed because everyone in it, except for one person, were legitimately evil, awful people, and only a handful of good people still existed in there, and they were all allowed to evacuate. So it's kind of like one of those things is making fun of them still as bad as
stop the rise of Atlantis! Cower at our feet!
Because, feel the might of Metropolis. I have a good question. Why does mundane crime in Metropolis and Gotham, or for that matter in the Marvel universe, why is in the Marvel universe, why is there any mundane crime at all in New York and that universe? Because we've got so many superheroes based in New York. That's kind of asking to get your butt kicked by a superhero, because it has the highest density of superheroes anywhere in the Marvel universe. So why in the heck would you ever set up shop in New York if you lived in the Marvel universe? Yeah, you guys have really cool armor. Oh, hello. We're fighting an invasion of Atlanteans, which may or may not be because they're being brainwashed by Cersei. Viral punch. Hello, Trooper. Glad you can make it. Viral beam! Viral punch! Ah, okay. Okay, I rescued all of the citizens that were trapped down here. Viral punch! Okay, now before we talk to Martian Manhunter and go to the obvious boss room, because the obvious boss room is obvious, let's do this. Let's see.
and Mira are
Don't be
just
sad, you like
ahead.
being fish.
I can only read their
Okay,
minds
I would
dimly
like
through
to
their
breathe
magic.
be able to breathe underwater
But I
and
will
see
tell you
clearly
this,
underwater.
that woman is not Queen Mira.
Okay, so we've got an
I
imposter.
cannot make out their thoughts. I must get closer. Follow me through the door.
Okay, door suddenly opens.
Arthur, please stop this madness. That is not Queen Mira. She lies.
Enough! This war will continue until the atrocities the surface dwellers have wrought against my kingdom have been avenged.
We must release Aquaman from this imposter's control, or his kingdom will savage the land.
This is my realm, and you are not welcome here.
Okay. Thankfully, I have Martian Manhunter on my side, or else Aquaman would probably kick my butt. No, stop it. Spiral punch! Okay, Aquaman, look, I know that, people...
Atlantis, and as king of the 7 seas, I command you, trident of Poseidon, strike down the enemies of Atlantis.
Apparently he can telepathically control Titans. Did not know he could do that. I'm fighting a levitating Trident. This is like the 10th weirdest thing I've ever fought. I don't think Mermaid Man would be very much help here. So, does anyone else find it weird that somehow Aquaman has the ability to telepathically control tridents? I did not know he could do that. I knew he had a trident, but I did not know he could telepathically control it. The Neptune's trident. Okay, so we're fighting the trident of a god. That doesn't sound very good. But Cersei, it was you all along.
Cersei, your cruel lie has gone far enough. Release Aquaman from your spell.
Okay, so Martian Manhunter gets to have a telepathic team struggle with Cersei. So let's help him. I do like that we're saving, again, we're saving Aquaman, but we're only doing it with Martian Manhunter's help, because for obvious reasons, fighting Aquaman and Cersei at the same time would not be a good idea. Roll the punch! Look, Aquaman, come to your senses. You're being controlled by Cersei. Given she's the goddess of lies, it should not be any surprise to you. This is probably the 3rd or 4th time she's mind-controlled you or someone you know.
Deep waters. Heed my thoughts. Your king calls you to attack.
Okay, focus on Cersei. Okay, we'll keep that. So, we're fighting giant lobster creatures. Well, anyone up for shellfish? I can flash fire pretty easily. Unfortunately, I hope some of my subscribers are not allergic to shellfish. There's a lot of shellfish and a lot of it's
Goodbye, Arthur dear.
Arthur, you must not use the Atlanteans to stop this war. You must not. You will be destroyed.
Topo? Oh, dear.
Mera, my love, I will defend.
Oh, dear. For some reason I keep locking on to Arthur even though I'm trying to fight him. not Mira. Okay, I can't actually focus on you.
And as king of the 7 seas, I command you, Trident of Poseidon, strike down the enemies
Again
of
with the Trident of Poseidon. How many of these do you have? There shouldn't really only be... Hey, they are not... Okay, yes, they are innocency creatures by technicality, but I am... It's either that or Atlantis overruns the world, and I do not want to live in Waterworld. Even if the special effects were really good. Oh, that's cool. Like, but in terms of pet octopus, are we saying like normal size to powerful octopus or Kraken size? Yeah, that does say a lot.
This has gone far enough. Surrender to us.
Hey, Cersei, stop it. Stop being Cersei. Oh, well, you can't stop being Cersei, but stop being a deceitful queen of lies.
No! Unhand her!
Okay, I can't focus on Cersei. I actually can't. Okay, Aquaman, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to punch you in the face repeatedly.
What has happened? Where is Mera? Circe, what have you done with her, you witch?
Okay, good. Aquaman's no longer trying to kill us with the power of fish.
Great Arthur. But if you do not abdicate your
which is actually surprisingly dangerous.
She shall never.
The fairy can control giant lobsters of doom.
No! In her name, I will smite you!
He's on our side now, so yay! Okay, Aquaman, let's kick some butt. I like even though we're fighting Cersei, we're not fighting her alone. We're fighting her with 2 other superheroes, which makes us feel a little more like how it would actually go. Hey, to be fair, Martian Manhunter told me to. And also Cersei was behind the whole plot.
I command the time.
My little beam. I like that Martian Manhunter has a beam and we keep firing it at the same time. That kind of feels like a nice combo effect. Spiral grenade! That's what I'm actually going to call it. Spiral grenade.
Aquaman is free from my spell, but the victory is mine. The rift I have created between the Atlanteans and the surface world has weakened both your peoples. The damage is done.
Yeah, sadly, she kind of has a point. Okay, killed of the imposter or ruined Atlantean shoulder guards. Yeah. I'm gonna take the shoulder guards because they might actually look cool. Okay, the big spiked shoulder guards of Doom don't really fit me all that well. Oh dear. Okay, let's put these back to what they were. What were they before? Retro attack, new Genesis. No, not new Genesis. What was they? Trying to find the shoulder guards I was wearing before. I keep needing to remember what they were called. Was it these? Yes, that's them. Okay. Hey, and don't call Martian Manhunter evil. He's one of the nicest guys in the Justice League.
I must thank you. Were it not for you, Triton knows what would have come of this deception. We must return to Atlantis at once, and tend to the damage Circe has caused among my people.
Aquaman is freed from Circe's cruel lie. Now that Queen Mera is again at his side, The war between land and sea should end.
Okay, good. We saved the world. That time we really did save the world.
King of the Seven Seas, ruler of the vast ocean empire of Atlantis. But I am a king in exile, abandoned by my queen, rejected by my people for an alliance with the surface world. I will heal that breach, and forge a peace between the land and the sea. No matter my joy, or my despair, that is my destiny. For beneath the waves, I am king. But on land, they call me Aquaman.
You know, that actually highlighted something a lot of people forget about Aquaman, is that he can punch, like, he is pretty dang strong. Like, Aquaman's a pretty like, physically powerful character. Okay.
Circe has made a lifelong enemy of the Atlanteans with this ruse. Her attempts to enslave the world under magical tyranny become more desperate. Thanks to you, her lies were revealed, and Aquaman freed from her deceit. Martian Manhunter is waiting for you, with our thanks.
Yeah, surviving the crushing ocean depths. Like, that is impressive. I mean, just look at some of the things experiments we've done. It is freaking impressive to be able to survive the ocean's depths. Okay, let's look at this chest piece we got. Yeah, I already got it. Yeah, you can see in the pitch black depths of the abyss. Heck, and depending on the continuity, some of the creatures he has under his control are terrifying. Like, if Megalodon is still alive in the DC universe, which I'm betting it is because it's the DC universe, he can control Megalodons. Which, if you've seen the movie The Meg, should show how dangerous that makes it.
Help!
Hello, civilian. Let Viral Rider save you. Is that Starfire? Hey, that's Starfire. Must be one of the wandering bosses for the supervillains. But yeah, Aquaman is awesome. Like, Aquaman is one of the most, is extremely awesome. You know, I do kind of wish that there was a way to play this as an anti-hero, like you had options. Yes, I know. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I missed.
What? Can a guy catch a break?
Okay, and I do want to actually do something I can do now. With the, now that the implant thing has come, I mean the augments have come, which I really like the augment system over the old system. Oh, and by the way, those people that watch my Spider-Man live streams, I have already pre-ordered and bought the City That Doesn't Sleep DLC. So I have actually got that.
Aquaman is freed from Circe's cruel lie.
Oh, and please, no spoilers in the comments about Spider-Man, the game. I know some people that are watching this have not played it, so please keep the spoilers to a minimum. I mean, no, actually no spoilers at all. Please.
So we've got a little undead situation at the University of Gotham. Felix Faust's agents are draining souls from students, and zombies are overrunning the area. Talk to Captain Marvel in the Diamond District Police Station so we can put these souls to rest.
Okay, now I need to actually check something here because I can actually get some power, use some of this stuff to power up my armor. If I can just find where it is. Which doesn't seem to even be in this place, so... First off, let's
Hello,
repair
traveler.
our gear.
Do you require mystical equipment to use in battle?
I'm looking forward to that. I really am actually looking forward to that movie because it looks like it might actually be good. But we're going to go to the Watchtower Meta Wing really quick. But yeah, Shazam looks like it's... obviously it's Captain Marvel. But they can't say Shazam because of some crazy thing, which is kind of stupid and... Copyright law is stupid. Okay, copyright law theoretically is good. Like, theoretically, copyright law has good intentions and good possibilities, but the way it is used by corporations and stuff is basically crap. Like, it's basically used as a means to control things. Okay, a salvaging. I can turn this extra armor that I'm not using into stuff to upgrade my armor. Yeah, that's basically what happened. Okay, I've got yellow and... There we go. I personally feel like Marvel shouldn't really... Like, the way I feel about it is Marvel doesn't really do enough with Captain Marvel. At least originally they didn't. Like, originally they just didn't do enough with Captain Marvel to justify... I don't really think they do enough with Captain Marvel to justify having the trademark. And another friend of mine has actually pointed out that they could have just, I think it was like originally they were going to name him Captain Thunder or something. Like, they originally had a different name intended for Captain Marvel. Like, originally it was supposed to be something else like Captain Thunder or something, wasn't it? A friend of mine suggested they just change his name to that instead. Which would make sense. It would be harder to justify, but it would make sense. Or, you know, it's one of those things where I feel like they don't... Marvel just did it to have the character named Captain Marvel on their thing. And it doesn't even make that much sense because Captain Marvel, the original Captain Marvel, the one that's... was he a Skrull, if I'm not mistaken? Or Kree? I think he's a Kree or a Skrull. Hey, look! They actually call him Captain Marvel! They at least get to call him Captain Marvel here. And he's also apparently bad-mouthing a criminal in there.
Hello. I'm Captain Marvel. We must save Faust's victims and prevent Black Adam from making a terrible mistake. He believes Felix Faust can raise his wife, Isis, from the dead. But evil acts have evil results. We must stop this ritual.
Wonder Woman here. My greetings. The foul necromancer Felix Faust is targeting innocents to steal their souls and power a ritual to bring Black Adam's wife Isis back from the grave. No good can come of this. We must save these people and stop Faust.
Hi, I'm Booster Gold, and welcome to Exploration Adventures with Booster Gold. Today's adventure will take you to Gotham's Robinson Park, an unconventional city park recently infested with demons.
But yeah, we gotta go to the, let's see, where is it? Yeah, we gotta go to the University of Gotham and stop Felix Faust. Who, if I recall, wasn't he originally more of a... Sorry, I'm a bit tired from work. Wasn't originally Felix Faust a more minor villain that he ultimately ended up becoming? Because I know Felix Faust is currently a bit of a bigger villain. I have, like, with most DC supervillains, I mean DC superheroes, I have trouble remembering their rogues galleries. I think that's just that, to me, Marvel tends to have the more colorful rogues galleries for its heroes. Of course, Spider-Man's rogues gallery is... Really, what are you even doing here? You're just a random witch out here in the middle of nowhere. I don't even know who you are. Okay, let's find the... Hello, sir.
Please help me. I was supposed to deliver this really important exobyte research to Star Labs, but the zombies attacked.
Okay, so we're fighting Felix Faust's minions.
Rise and protect the soul well for Faust.
Okay, hang on. Let me free these souls, and then I'm gonna kick your butt.
Soul was being ripped from my body.
Viral punch. Hey, wanna see a magic trick? You're now unconscious. How did and I didn't even have to touch you to do it. Hello, undead. You know, you have to have half a brain to fight me. Oh wait, you don't have a brain. You're undead.
Get away!
And also, question, whose rogues gallery is Felix Faust even part of? Like in Justice League the Animated Series, he was part of, I think, Wonder Woman's rogues gallery. Right on a punch. Remember, kids, if you're ever attacked by zombies, which in this universe is very likely, not very likely, but very possible, always remember, destroy the head or, remove the head or destroy the brain. That is the easiest way to stop yourself from being eaten by zombies.
It felt like my soul was being ripped.
Oh! Viral punch!
Rise and protect the soul well for Faust.
No, don't rise and protect the soul well. Go, have your souls back and go back to your family. Yeah, okay. I know that in Justice League the Animated Series, he was more of a Wonder Woman villain. But yeah, that would make sense.
The Soul Globe's power must be delivered to Kondak.
Wonder Woman really does not have that much of a rogue gallery that we know. I mean, she's got Cheetah, she's got Dr. Psycho, and she's got Ares, and that's really about her most recognizable supervillain. I do appreciate that Wonder Woman the movie did bring back an obscure villain like Dr. Fate. That idea was viral punch. Okay, you guys are seriously getting old. Okay, if you want souls so bad, here's all you would have to do. You would have to go out, sell criminals.
The soul glow's power must be delivered to Kondak.
And they would take you up in a heartbeat. Because most criminals are really dumb to even be criminals in a world where they're superheroes by the dozen. Oh, punch! Yeah, I mean, Superman's got a decent rogues gallery. Let me see. I'm trying to think of superheroes with very good rogues gallery. Look out! What's this?
Rise, rise, and protect the soul well for Faust.
Oh, leave me alone. Okay, hang on. Bring your food, stop hurrying first.
It felt like my soul was being ripped from my body.
Okay, now stop stealing souls.
Faust commands that we must fill the soul well with souls. Shall pay for this.
I really don't care what Faust wants.
It felt like the power must be delivered to Kondak. Rise and protect the soul well for Faust.
I thought that's getting a little Spider-Man has probably one of the most recognizable rogue galleries in all of fiction. Like, I think when you think rogue galleries, I always think Batman's and Spider-Man's rogue galleries. Because they're just really good rogue galleries. Because, I think those are probably the two rogues galleries most people think of when they think of a superhero rogues gallery.
Help! Help!
Okay, release you from having the soul.
I feel my soul slipping away.
Now I just had to beat up soulless, Okay, there's something over here. Is it a...
Run for your life!
Witches... I need to find zombies to fight. There's a lot of stuff over here. But yeah, Flash has a really awesome rogues gallery. Batman has an awesome rogues gallery. Spider-Man has an awesome rogues gallery. I mean, you could take a lot of B-list and obscure minions. Well, you've got Mandarin, you've got Iron Man. I think actually Iron Man has a slightly better one, because you've got Mandarin, you've got Ironmonger, you've got Crimson Dynamo, Whiplash as well. Like, Whiplash is still memorable. That guy looks awesome. So, I think Iron Man has a better rogues gallery than...
Power must be delivered to Kondak.
Okay, here's an idea. How about I deliver my fist to your face? How's that for a quick? There's more... I can remember more of Iron Man's rogues than I can of Wonder Woman's rogues.
Do not interfere, mortal.
Captain America... Captain America's another one that doesn't have a very memorable rogues.
Rise and protect the soul well for Faust.
Like, you got Red Skull, of course. You got, You've got Red Skull, that's the obvious one. Then you've got Winter Soldier, who isn't always a villain for him. And that's the only one of Captain America's rogues galleries I can ever remember. Like, yes, Baron Zemo is more of a general supervillain. Like, you remember Baron Zemo, but he's more of a Avengers villain than a Captain America.
The foul necromancer Felix Faust is targeting innocents to steal their souls and power a ritual to bring Black Adam's wife Isis back from the grave. No good can come of this. We must save these people and stop Faust.
Okay, let's change these back now.
Faust is channeling the power of his stolen souls through a portal to Kahndaq in the middle of campus at the archaeology building. Find the portal so we can stop this ritual before it's too late.
Okay, we gotta go stop Felix Faust. I have never even heard of that character. He wasn't, well, okay, he was actually in the show, so, I mean, he was in Captain America Winter Soldier, if I remember correctly. Ooh, okay, these look really cool. These gauntlets look really cool. Part of me wants to keep them. But I can't, because I am going with a motif. But they work. They really do look good on me, don't they? I gotta stay with the digital gloves, though. Because the digital blasters just work better. Like, they work with the idea I'm doing. Heavy Le Pew as a world-class martial artist. That actually sounds more memorable than he probably is.
The magic in Faust's barrier will let only his soulless through. We must disguise you. I will warn you, it will not be pleasant. The university warehouse is stocked with Kahndaqi relics that may help.
Okay, not gonna lie, this mission I don't like. Like the mission, not this part of the mission, the part of the mission after this I don't really like all that well. But then again, I'm also a lot stronger than I normally am when I do this. I'm trying to think of other, like, the Hulk has Abomination, he has the leader, he has that evil version of himself from the future. Marvel really doesn't have that many memorable, like, a lot of superheroes don't really have memorable rogues galleries, unfortunately.
Can you hear me? I'm stuck up here. It's the zombie apocalypse down there. They've already taken out a couple of supers. No way I'm opening these doors until those things are gone. Help me out. Joker's clowns held me up 2 weeks ago, made me stash some of those crazy boxes.
No, zombie apocalypse. I do wish I had the perfect attire. Or a shotgun. Shotguns in zombie movies are a requirement sometimes. Frank West. I like that game.
I'm gonna kill you. Then I'm gonna kill
Oh, I got something there. I don't know what it was. Wow, these guys are going down really quick, actually. But, yeah, that would be interesting to have. Let me think.
Dissertation notes. Falcon-headed god of the West, Keba Senoweth, ensures the safety of the dead on their journey back from beyond.
I'm trying to think. There really aren't that many.
There are billions of those things down there. They ain't too much for you, are they?
I mean, I'm trying to think of more rogues galleries. Batman has a very memorable rogues gallery. Superman has one. Wonder Woman doesn't. Iron Man doesn't. Hulk then there's Red Hulk. Like, that's the problem with Hulk's rogues gallery, is 90% of them are just the Hulk. Are just evil versions of the Hulk, which is a bit of an issue. So, yeah, there is kind of an issue there, isn't there? Yeah, I mean, there is the leader. Like, that's his most memorable one. like leader. And they really need to do something with him in the MCU because they teased him existing in The Incredible Hulk. Yeah, like Mandarin's memorable, Iron Dynamo's memorable, Ironmonger is memorable. Like, typically speaking, arch nemesis of a lot of superheroes are the most memorable villains in a row.
Clear out the stage. There are a ton up here already.
Okay. Look, zombies, please politely get back in your graves, or I will have to pile drive you there. Unfortunately, I cannot actually do a pile driver in this game. The Crimson Dynamo I find interesting because each Crimson Dynamo is a bit different. Now, technically, I could continue up, but I actually get bonus. I think I get a skill point for defeating every single zombie. Yeah, I mean, you've got the original, you've got all the different Crimson Dynamos, and there are a few that are more. Well, yes, is that, but there's also, I think there's a version of Crimson Dynamo. Like, there's a version of Crimson Dynamo who's heroic. Like, I do like that one version of Crimson Dynamo that's basically... I like that one version of Crimson Dynamo who actually was only a villain because the Soviet Union and Tony Stark did not get along. Oh, I don't think that's necessarily politics, it's just how it's just how the media tends to present it. Like, let's face it, these villains, a lot of these old villains were propaganda. Which is unfortunate, but that's just how it works.
Alright, it's dinner time!
In that case, like, with the whole, like, so long as you keep the connections to various parties out of it, I don't think saying Russia's being treated as the enemy of media is technically political. But, yeah, if you like saying, okay, they're connected to this politician, then yes, that is definitely political, and I will not tolerate it. Hey, zombies, get back in your grave. Fire punch! Okay, please tell me there's not like a zombie rights activist movement in the Marvel universe. Or the DC universe. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, given how insane some characters are in the Marvel universe, but... I mean, I would not doubt there's those characters like that one character from Order of the Stick that thought her zombie minions actually loved their mother. Their mothers, and they were just brainless zombies. So there's something over here. Oh, this is interesting. Suddenly I step into walking to a Joker. Okay, mini boss it looks like. He's not a roaming boss because I'm not dead yet. I'm doing way more damage than I would be to a roaming boss. This seems like a secret boss, it looks like. Viral punch!
You understand, chump? I fold!
Hey, mini scarabs! That's kind of disturbing. Ooh, I got a, box for that. But... the one that I was talking about, though, was the Crimson Dynamo, who was only Tony Stark's enemy so long as the Soviet Union was against Tony Stark. and he was not a bad person. He was just fighting for a group that was against Tony Stark. And I like that version of the character because it's unique. You don't see that kind of supervillain a lot that's just a good person that's on an opposing side. I like that, and there's some villains that I do enjoy. That basically are villains in the sense they're on the wrong side, not villains in the sense they're bad guys. Like from Kamen Rider, I like Kamen Rider Beast because while yes he's an antagonist, he's not a villain. Because he's just a soldier fighting on the wrong side of a war. Like he just wants his country to still be there by him. Like, that's ultimately what he wants. So I like characters like that, that basically have that complexity to them because ultimately they're not necessarily evil. They're just on a side that opposes the side that the hero is. Now, yes, the side the hero is on might be evil. I mean, the side the hero is on the good guys, and the side they're working for might be bad guys, but they're not in and of themselves evil. I kind of like characters like that. I do admit, though, I do feel the MCU kind of messed up combining Crimson Dynamo and Whiplash together. Like, I mean, I can totally get why Whiplash would not necessarily work as a standalone villain. Even if the first Whiplash costume they introduced was awesome. Now I just need to find these relics, which is going to probably take a while. There, got one. Huh? It says there's something else in here, but I'm not seeing anything. Also, am I the only one that finds it creepy there's this weird hidden Joker room in this place? Anyone? Like, to me, this is just plain creepy. But, yeah, sorry about politics getting into this. I really don't like that. I'm sorry that ended up coming up. Is anyone still there? Like, is everyone still here? Can anyone still talk, or is something going on? Hello, Troper. Okay, I didn't know what happened there. Ooh, what's this? But, yeah, it's kind of one of those... Okay, I don't know where everyone went. You didn't miss much, I was just beating up zombies. And trying to find these Kandar Okay, what's down here? I don't think I have actually been this way. Ah, there's a... zombie I missed. Come here, zombie! There, I think I've cleared out this place's entire zombie population. That is a lot of zombies. Okay, there's another. I'm trying to get these relics, which is kind of annoying because rather than just dropping, they're kind of random. And you either get scarabs or you get an item, so I'm kind of just wandering around trying to find these artifacts. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other superheroes' rogues galleries. I don't even know any of the Marvel Captain Marvel's rogues. But the thing is, with movie universes, a fresh coat of paint can make any supervillain
swarm inside. You must collect their ichor. Combine with the effects from those Kandaki artifacts. This should temporarily loosen your soul
meant
just
Marvel's
long enough
Captain
to do
Marvel.
what must be done.
I know Black Adam. I know Captain Nazi.
I'm not moving from this very spot. People lost their minds out there.
Okay, dude, but there are no zombies left. Which I still am kind of bitter that when they did that amalgam first where they combined the DC and Marvel universes temporarily, that they didn't combine Red Skull and Doctor and Captain Nazi together. Like, seriously, that is kind of like one of the most perfect combinations you could ever do. Because you got the guy who's literally the embodiment of, well, the Nazi philosophy, and the guy who is literally the embodiment of the Nazi philosophy. So it's kind of a match made in the other place. Who even is the big bad of Shazam anyway? I mean, the Shazam, the DC Captain Marvel movie. Who did they combined Red Skull with someone else. I want to say they combined him with one of Superman's rogues, because I know that they merged Superman and...
The magic in Faust's barrier will let only his soulless through. We must disguise you.
They combined Superman and Captain America together.
The university warehouse is stocked with Kandaki relics that may help.
So they combined Superman and Captain America together. They combined...
You will need to leave your soul with the demon Etrigan. He waits for you near Faust's deathless obelisks. He wants Faust to gain power no more than we do. A test with my lasso has proved he will keep your soul safe.
Okay, let's add this to my... just to make them in my inventory. This I do like is that you can use these in that. Oh, Dr. Savannah? I have never heard of that character. That seems really obscure, but again, okay, I am not doing this guy's side quest. Forget that. I am not doing that guy's side quest because it sucks. You basically just have to wander around leaving yourself wide open to zombie attack to get some hot dogs. I don't like that guy's side quest. I'm not doing it.
Hail, mortal, born of man. I am the demon Etrigan. You must destroy those curses.
Oh. Okay. So essentially I have to destroy these obelisks, which I do not like this one. I do not like this because you basically lose all of your powers and become this zombie. Now granted, I'm better at this because I already had the brawler power, so I already know how this works. So I'm better off in a lot of things, but I can't do a lot of my powers, which I don't like really. I don't really like this transformation to begin with. I mean, you can do the transformation, and also killing abilities suck. Like, I do not like this. This is annoying. Thing is, you can only do this. I do not like this. I honestly do not like this level. This level I just want over as soon as possible. Stop bombarding me. Go up here, I'm gonna heal, and then I'm gonna come back. I do not like this level. I really do not like this level. Like, this level is not a good, fun level at all. Like, at least when I was disguised as an Atlantean, I kept my movement.
Lord of man, I am the demon.
One, I don't have any movement skills. I can't, like, do what I'm supposed to do. I just basically have to lumber over to these obelisks and destroy them. All the while these things are happening. Which I do not like this. Like, this is a dumb level. I don't like this level. I just want to get it over with as soon as I physically can. Which is why I'm not doing the side quest. I just don't like this level. I mean, yes, I get bonus points for doing the level. At Mach 4 because I'm just a huge target and there's so many zombies. Like, I'm getting pummeled so badly I can't do anything. I do not like this level. This level is stupid. And sorry if I sound angry, I just don't like this level at all. Like, this is going to be pain. So you'll probably get to see me rage here, because I really cannot stand this level at all. Well, we're on Viral Rider 4 now, I guess. But yeah, this level sucks. I do not like this level. Because you're a lumbering... You're basically just a lumbering thing whose only thing... who's basically the only thing you can do is get beat up. Like, you basically have to... You're basically getting beaten up by literally everything, all the time, and there's nothing you can do about it. So I'm not doing this stupid side quest because I don't like this level.
Hail, mortal, born of man! I am
out of my way, you stupid zombie. And I feel like my attacks are much weaker too. You can get your own hot dogs, you whatever you are. Now get out of my way. I have things I need to do. And you guys are so irritating. Do you see how many things are hitting me at once here? Like, this is just a poorly designed level in my opinion. Like, some people might like it, but I hate it when you're stuck with a moveset that you're not used to. I expected to basically just do everything as a zombie while you're being attacked by 9 million different things at once. It just doesn't seem fair to me. Because you're basically, like, you, and I'm sorry for spending all this time complaining, I'm just not a fan. I just hate this level. Thankfully, you can just smash, you can just walk up to these smash pillars and you don't have to hold it. Because if you did this, it would probably be a problem. Of course, the one nearest to me would be the one to blow up, so I think I have to run all over to this one. Sorry about that. Just this is one of those levels that really annoys me. It's just one of those levels that's really annoying to do. I don't like getting upwards. You can get out of there. Yeah, I probably am doing a little better. I am doing a little better right now that I'm actually inside the place because they put up that army and moved it by me. But yeah, I am doing actually better now. And my jump is a bit slow. I have no movement with this.
You will never defeat me!
This doesn't seem very well thought out. Hey, how can I be a blasphemer when I don't say anything about the religion you follow? But you kind of have to blaspheme against something to actually be a blasphemer. I don't even know what religion Faust actually worships.
You will need to leave your soul with the demon Etrigan. He waits for you near Faust's deathless obelisks. He wants Faust to gain power no more than we do. A test with my lasso has proved he will keep your soul safe.
Yeah, I don't like this level. I really don't.
Dissertation notes.
Okay.
The consent of Anubis
thankfully
is
that level's
required
over, so I can just continue because I don't have to run around. I'm not running around getting hot dogs for a zombie guy. Right. And now I got my powers back.
The bones of Isis lie in a tomb deep below. Black Adam and Faust have begun the ritual to give her life. We must move quickly.
Okay, you guys, I just had to fight through a horde of zombies as a zombie, and it was not fun. So I'm going to take it out on all of you. To be fair, it's Introgen who's a good guy. Okay, good, I leveled up. Thermochemical explosion, that sounds awesome. And thankfully, I was weaker as the zombie. Like, because I'm ripping through these zombies like they're made out of tissue paper. That is kind of true, I guess. He is not necessarily 100% good guy. Though, to be fair, I would put more faith in Intrigan than I would in Venom. A mini-boss. Viral Beam! Okay, so you're a soulless ward. If you have no soul, that by nature means you're a zombie. That means you do not have any actual control over your actions. You're basically a servant of someone else. So how can you be a lord of anything, pal, except a lord getting punched in the face by me? Okay, let's, for starters, add that on there. And secondly, see what we collected in that. Druid. Yeah. I got pistols, which I can't really use at all. Let's see. I don't really care about these things. Don't really care about those. Don't really care about those. Let's dump these into my augments. Okay, I get that joke. Okay, so let's see. Nothing I got's actually worth actually putting on, really. I mean, I've got this pristine Mega Exobite, which I can't really do anything with. Okay, hammerhead gloves. Yeah. Okay, let's check out this new attack I got, actually. Create a localized nuclear explosion damaging enemies in front of you. Okay, let's try that. Looks like an upgraded version of that. So let's continue. Is everyone is everyone still there? Okay, that's actually yeah, it is an upgraded version of that. Viral punch! Okay. Let's power up here so I can cover some. Let's regenerate some health here. That's a lot of zombies. Viral punch. To be fair, I don't. Friendly fire is off in this game, so I don't think it can damage people that aren't even my enemies.
Dissertation note. The jackal-headed god of the deep, Iwatita, escorts the dead to heaven.
To be fair, Captain Atom doesn't disintegrate everyone in a 5-mile radius when he so much as sneezes. Is XX still there? Okay, 2 of the portals to the Tomb of Isis, and my voice is starting to go, so... Hello, undead. Huh, evil mummy. I've seen this in like a dozen movies. Why are there so many... like, seriously, why does every tomb have to have mummies in it? Is Kandar actually in Egypt, though? I did not know Kandar was in Egypt. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense that it has an Egyptian aesthetic, but... Yes, Viral Writer does not condone the use of black magic. I condone... Now, if you're Raven, I can condone the use of dark magic. Okay, there are so many scarabs. How can one place have this many scarabs in it? You know, I would hate playing this game if I had a phobia of, like, beetles or something, which I'm sure exists. Okay, that's all of those. So why are there so many beetles? It was originally Egypt. That makes sense, considering, if I'm not mistaken, aren't all of the gods that power him Egyptian? Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of his gods are Egyptian. I will be... How many enemies do you think I've killed since I came into this place? And these, I'm saying I'm killing them because they're mummies. These guys I will not kill because they're humans. Lateral punch! Why did they change it? Because the thing is, if you want to call it Kandal, no, you could say that's the modern day country that's where it is. Like, if you want to say it's the modern day country, I mean, we're, like, that's the thing. I don't really get why you would have to change it, because the country, because he was, the reason it was a country, like a country that's thousands of years ago, because Black Adam is really old. Like, he's a lot older than he looks. Like, it depends, I think it depends on the version of the character, but generally, if I'm not mistaken, Black Adam is pretty ancient. So, I got the idea that it's originally from ancient Egypt. So couldn't you just say the modern day country where he originally was from is now Kandar? I mean, that would make sense, in a sense. So yeah, that is kind of weird, but they just randomly changed the country he's from. I mean, I get it, they don't want it to be maybe some real life thing. Solar paths is not divine, that sounds cool. Also, I apologize to any of my viewers that are terrified of insects. Okay, what did I just get? Well, I'm gonna see how these look. Ooh, I kind of like how those look on me. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna keep them because the shoulder, they're worse than the ones I had already. I mean, granted, giant spiky shoulder pads kind of fit me, I guess, but... yeah, they don't work as well as what I've got. Okay, I can kind of see doing that, but at the same time, I kind of feel like they could have just justified it as saying it was not originally called Kandar, but now it was originally just Egypt because that whole place was originally Egypt. Like, originally say the whole thing was Egypt, and then, you know, nowadays nowadays Kandar is where his original civilization was. The original place he came from is now called Kandar. But it was originally just Egypt. Like, to me that would make more sense.
Everything is in place. Stand back, Black Adam, and watch your love return to our world.
Let me guess, she's a hideous zombie.
What trickery is this? She does not live.
Yep, she's a hideous zombie.
Flesh, it's rotting.
Give her more of your powers. Do not hold back.
Growing so weak.
The powers of Shazam are mine.
Poor, pitiful Black Adam. Now merely death, Adam. Forever.
Faust, what have you done?
The goddess of motherhood and magic, and the protector of the dead, the breath of Isis pushes the penitent past the veil.
To be fair, it seems like his entire plan, it was a con. It was basically to steal Black Adam's power. Okay, I apologize to whoever you were in life for desecrating your corpse. I have no choice to blame Black Adam. Okay, now that makes sense, because countries change and part of Egypt is no longer Egypt. Oh, did you see that mummy, like, fly across the entire map? Radioactivity! Okay, I think that bug just landed on me in real life. To be fair, I think his idea was to somehow make it... Okay, sorry Black Adam, I'm gonna have to beat up your wife. But I'm pretty sure that's not your wife, that's just a corpse, acting on Black Adam's will, on Paul's will, so I hope you can forgive me for it. Did Isis actually have any superpowers in the actual show? I mean, in the actual comics, or is she just a normal human woman? Okay, this isn't working. So viral smash with a huge thing.
Scarabs, rise up and destroy!
Watch the bug. Watch them. It eats radiation.
I must consume more souls. I will live again.
Well, no, he absorbed Black Adam's power.
Behold, a god has risen again.
Black Adam has different gods than, Black Adam has different gods than Captain Marvel does. What are someone with a Black Adam's god? Because I know he's powered by a different set of things. Viral punch!
No! I will not return to dust!
Shazam!
lucky that I do not kill you here and now. You and Faust will both pay for what you have done. I am an evil man. My rage has leveled cities, devastated friend and foe alike. But when Isis came into my life, everything changed. She was goodness, love, hope. She made Kandak bloom. Until she was taken from me. Now, I defy death itself to keep her from me. May the gods have mercy on anyone who stands in my way. Black Adam will see them burn!
Okay. Let's take the shroud of the business. Okay. I'm watching, don't worry. The wisdom of Zahidi, whatever that power is, and it's just useless, not good. Leave it as that. So, okay, Wisdom of Zahidi, Power of Aton. I recognize some of those as names from Egyptian mythology, so I do recognize the names. You know, I pity the person that has to figure out what God gives the Z. Okay, so yeah, he has a. So those were the gods that Boss temporarily had the ability of. Okay, let's get back to the police district. But yeah, I do find that interesting that each person that becomes Shazam's herald essentially has this a different power, like a different set of deities. Okay, let's get back inside here. Like, that is a cool idea, is that they each have a different set of gods that gives them their power, which also kind of explains how there can be two of the two people drawing power from Shazam at the same time. I know Shazam himself actually originally drew power from completely different gods, if I remember correctly. And now they gave Captain Marvel a different set of gods, one of which is Darkseid's father, if I remember correctly, which is kind of weird.
Congratulations! You stopped Faust from stealing the power of Shazam. And Black Adam has lost Isis once again. I hope he learns from this and does not take revenge.
Oh, I highly doubt that.
I've got an urgent call from Fire in the East End police station. She spotted Omax cyborgs in Gotham and is calling in for backup. Batman is already on the alert. Talk to Fire and she'll contact you when you're on site.
Okay, those are better than what I'm wearing, though they give me shorts, which is not better than what I'm wearing. Viral does not look good in shorts. Get them off immediately. Okay, conveniently we're right at this thing, which I can use to power myself up some. Okay, Saline.
I've secured a shipment of the best equipment
Hippolyta,
for
that's
all
Wonder
our
Woman's
security
mother,
needs.
if I remember correctly. Guys, why do you always have to blow up everyone's stuff? Artemis would make sense for a skill, because Artemis is our, basically the goddess of the hunt, so that would make sense. Okay, now those are balanced out. The fleetness of Zephyrus. The beauty of Aphrodite, okay. Not sure exactly how beauty helps you being a superhero, like, unless you use your feminine wiles. Or so beautiful you give people heart attacks. Minerva. That sounds familiar. Like, that one sounds familiar. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to finish, actually. Oh, that was the last one, okay. Alright then, we've been going for 2 hours. My throat is starting to give out, so we're actually going to end this here. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. We'll meet the same night next week, and my voice went really squeaky there for some reason. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and live stream if you're watching on the archive. Hope you enjoyed it there. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.